Hey, there you are. Come on in. Come on in. Sit down. You know what I mean? I see you have your popcorn ready and thing. We're going to get into some vibe here. You understand? It's a Friday night. Relax. We're going to get into top 8 scary ghost videos that are profoundly unsettling. You know what I'm saying? So, let's not talk too much. Let's just get into the vibe. Let's just get into the vibe.
Welcome to Fearsome Top 5. Today's about to get a whole lot creepier as we take a look at 8 scary ghost videos. Number 1. A woman named Madison on TikTok is a young mom that often posts videos of her daily life and adorable baby.
Madison look like she's
Her catalog
15.
of videos are eerie stories of the haunting she's dealt with throughout her life. According to Madison, there's been a dark presence around her for as long as she can remember. When she was a child, she would sometimes talk to someone in her closet. And when asked by her mom who she was talking to, she would simply reply, "The little girl." Now, years later, this activity seems to be getting more intense. Late one night, Madison could have sworn she heard whispers coming from her kitchen. She quickly pulled out her phone to document the encounter, and this is what happened next.
It's late and I'm hearing voices in the kitchen. It's just me in here.
Turn the light on.
Sounds like something's banging up your
Soon after hearing something move in the kitchen, a faint whimper can be heard, followed by the unsettling sound of disembodied footsteps. These chilling footsteps sounded like they were headed directly towards her, sending her stumbling back in fear. After this encounter, Madison realized that she may have caught the spirit these footsteps belonged to a few years back. After hearing noises coming from her mother's room, she decided to set up her phone to record to see what it might catch.
Oh,
But when
clot.
she later rewatched the footage, a chill crept down her spine. In the dark bedroom, a black figure emerged on the left, then somehow floated upwards out of view. This unsettling figure moved in a way that doesn't seem possible for a person, and its pitch black color gives me a feeling that whatever it is, it's not exactly friendly. Madison has yet to debunk this video, so now it's just a chilling reminder of the dark entity that's been following her for years. Number 2.
Okay. I keep hearing this like growling sound. But anyway, here's the deal. From here on out, I'm a single guy. So from here, what is that noise? From here on out, I'll be going, so, you got any spirits following you around? That's gonna be my pickup line. Hey, baby girl, listen here, come here. What's your sign? You got any dark shadows following you around, Do you hear whispers and footsteps, you know what I mean? Because, hey, if you got stuff chasing you around and I can't see it, I ain't want to have nothing to do with it. That's number one. Number two, sounds like that, she said there was a little girl in her closet. That little girl ghost is probably pissed off. She grew up and then now she don't want to play anymore. You know what I mean? The thing, oh, play with me. And when she look in there, oh, you would play with me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking is happening there. I don't know, man. The people that have this stuff happening to them, I would probably go crazy. I would. Hearing footsteps and whispers following me around and thing and I don't know and I can't see. Except for shadows flying across the wall. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? No, I'd go
A
crazy.
TikTok user mysteriously known as somebody on the internet recently shared a video that quickly caught my eye. I'm sure you're all well aware of the countless reports of strange things seen in the sky lately. Bizarre objects that look like nothing from this world. Well, according to this TikTok user, the camera outside of their aunt's house managed to catch compelling proof of these otherworldly lights. At 7:38 p.m., two balls of light mysteriously appeared in the night sky. These glowing orbs quickly glided to the left, one seeming to follow the other. And as they moved, an illuminated trail appeared behind them. These unknown objects didn't make a sound and don't look like any normal aircraft. So could these unusual lights possibly be alien? You decide. Number 3.
No, I'll be honest with you. You know the one thing that's got me skeptical about the alien thing, especially with things in the sky? Now, if you see something out there as you're out in the streets or you're out in the bushes, I might say, well, yeah. But the stuff in the sky, man, listen, no matter where you live in this world, governments could be testing stuff out. You know what I mean? Nobody knew anything about those like super duper fighter jets until they saw them flying over places, and they had to test those things somewhere. So, yes, back when they seen all this stuff in the sky, that's the stuff that they could have been testing that stuff. You understand? That's number one. And number two, we still don't know the earth and the atmosphere around us any. You know, it could just be like strange lights, Mother Nature making strange lights. You know what I mean? Because yes, they explain lightning. People used to like think it's the gods doing stuff back in the day until science got better and science got better and then they figure out what's happening. So I figure if there was aliens out there and they come in and watching us, they probably would have said something to us by now. You know. And if it's like Predator and stuff like that, they probably would have done something to us by now. I'm not saying there's nothing out there, but I don't think they come in here and watching us and go, ooh, what are these little creatures are doing? Ooh. Without coming and say, hey, you know, what's up, you know? And if they like these monsters like the aliens and stuff, they're not going to be scared of us. They just come down and go, rah, rah, rah. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. They're out there. They just ain't out there in our space.
TikTok user Petite Bourgeoisie is an account run by a woman that often shares glimpses into her life for her 86,000 followers. And back in 2021, she uploaded a haunting clip captured by the baby monitor in her daughter's room of something that she couldn't explain.
Oh, I hate when it's the baby. That baby chowing down though. Oh boy, oh boy. Somebody's playing with your toy, baby. Somebody's playing with your book. Oh, that's the lady. Have that baby tested. That baby's got some kind of telepathy thing going on. That baby's like, I wish I could play with my toys.
As her daughter laid in her crib, the room was still and quiet, when suddenly a toy car mysteriously rolled out into the open from underneath the crib. Then a few moments later, this car appeared to get pushed across the room. This small vehicle went from being completely motionless to suddenly launching to the right. This TikTok user witnessed everything on the camera and quickly rushed into the room to find an explanation. She checked under the crib and looked around, but was unable to find anyone or anything that could have caused this. She soon followed this up by posting a video of the toy car in question.
C'est pas une auto téléguidée.
That toy car is
Pas une
possessed.
auto à crank non plus.
Despite taking batteries, the wheels on this car are not electric, and it doesn't have the ability to move on its own. The only way it can roll forward is if someone physically pushed it. So could it be that a ghostly presence got so bored that it resorted to playing with a toy car? Number 4.
You know, I can't imagine seeing that happening because I remember when my son was a baby, I just was really wary of leaving him alone. So, you know, for the first like 6, 7 months of his life, I just get up in the middle of the night and go look at him in his crib to make sure he's okay, to not go back. Sometimes I got up like 3 or 4 times a night, just going and looking at him to see if he's okay. I don't know what it is with me, but being, you know, it's just like being a father was fun, but you know, those first few months were really uneasy because I just didn't want to leave him alone in that room. You know what I mean? But I get used to it. I used to check on him all the time for no reason. Max used to go, "What are you doing now?" "Oh, I'm just gonna go see what's going on with Sean."
Paranormal investigators Elliot and Joe from the Ghost Theory YouTube channel set out to investigate an abandoned house located somewhere in the UK.
There we go
This
again.
deteriorating home has been forgotten and left to decay with some of the family's possessions left inside. Eager to see what they might catch, the guys had a very lighthearted attitude after finding a way in.
I mean, the seats as well. I thought the seats looked more like the 60s than it does.
It's weird, isn't it? What's in here? Air cover.
Like,
It stinks.
and even the curtains are very 60s, but
It's just a house full of things from different eras.
yeah.
It's really odd. It's like things they were living in the 90s, but their belongings were from the 60s.
Yeah,
What are these? Obviously, they've been put there by explorers.
they are potions.
I don't think they are. I think that's an egg cup.
I think you should drink one and see what
I'm
happens.
going to drink an egg cup.
Drink an egg cup.
They continued to explore the house when they started hearing noises that let them know that they were not alone.
I don't understand.
But why are there...
That was weird.
The house still looked livable.
It sounds like something just got dragged in.
Does it still look livable? So it wouldn't be far-fetched to think that somebody is not living in there. It's not super dilapidated.
It's not. It sounded like something got dragged inside.
Did it?
Like that.
The duo then pulled out a few devices and began trying to make contact with any spirits that may be nearby. But besides a few minor spikes, no major evidence was caught. After several hours of investigating, the pair ultimately decided to wrap things up and call it a night.
But then,
But feeling like they had unfinished business, weeks later they made the decision to return. But the energy in the house was now dramatically different.
oh, they know your
Hello?
bumbleclad self now. They're ready for you. I'm ready to come out.
Yeah, someone's living here. Someone's got to be living here. It's not funny. Because we've moved that table back. That was out the way.
Ooh.
All the curtains are drawn and those doors are shut.
Ooh.
That's someone in that room. There is someone in that room.
There's somebody in there. Oh my god. Put him up, bruh.
They're not living here as they're supposed to.
If there's someone just staying here, we will leave you alone.
Oh, yeah, he said it in such a
Can
proper
you just
British
say you're
accent.
here and we will go. We're just explorers.
We need to look.
Yeah, can you take that then?
Yeah.
Because I'm just gonna. Hello, I'm just gonna open the curtain if there is someone in there. There's a fucking mattress there and everything.
Get out.
Okay, that's not right.
Soon after entering the house, the guys could tell that things had been moved. and there were sounds coming from around them that they couldn't explain. Their first thought was that someone else was inside one of the rooms, but as they cautiously looked further, they made a chilling discovery.
What? Because there's no one here. There's no one. The hell? What the f?
Why are you all messing with somebody's abode?
What the hell? So how did that happen? There's no breeze. How did that happen?
How did what happen? This I have no f***ing idea. I am so
From the
confused.
inside.
But I'm convinced there is no one here. I'm convinced there's no one here.
Elliot went on to set up a couple baby monitors, but little did he know that something would soon come through.
It's silent tonight, so it's great.
What? There's someone outside. I definitely heard someone outside.
I heard that.
Sounds like somebody is dragging.
Joe couldn't ignore these faint sounds coming from somewhere nearby. Now on high alert, he was almost positive that another person was lurking around the property. Suspicious that someone was outside messing with them, he went on to set up a camera facing out a window. But things only got weirder.
It's getting
It's
weirder.
been a couple of hours, and now I've just heard someone outside. There's someone out there. There has to be someone out there.
I need to put my light on.
And they want to come back in because they want to go to sleep or something. Unless it's not.
Unless it's paranormal.
Well, what I'm going to do is leave this here while we go back in there a second.
I'm just gonna get the stuff to pack up. Shh. Jack, did you hear that?
No.
Someone's just tried to come through the door.
What?
Someone's just tried to come through the door.
Oh,
The latch just went.
I heard it too.
With a clear view outside of the house, Elliot and Joe were confident that they would catch whoever was causing these sounds. But this confidence soon turned into fear after hearing this.
I heard that.
I didn't hear nothing. Oh, I expected to hear a something.
Coming that way. I can hear that.
It's a bang.
Do you want us to leave?
Yes, they want you to leave.
Yeah, okay.
Hello? We're just urban explorers.
They're just explorers. He just said, yes, yes. I want you to bumbleclad leave. We're just explorers.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Don't like that at all.
Tell me that's paranormal.
It's paranormal.
That's not paranormal. You're in somebody's
It's
house.
made me jump, but it's also made me like, okay, there's just someone huffing about then. Do you know what I mean? You just, okay, now what then?
Yeah.
I've got a f***ing camera down there. Go see him.
Wait, no, what, you think it's somebody?
pissing around.
There's no fucking way that they can go stood there punching that. If there's someone there, they're still there because you would hear them walking away. Look, there's actually a gap as well.
I know they
No,
can
there
see
isn't.
us.
There's a shadow. No, it is a gap.
There's a gap.
Look, hang on. You can turn the light off. Turn this back onto colour.
Oh yeah, you can see us.
Yeah.
Listening to us as well and just
There's someone out there fucking around with us.
knows what we're doing and
It makes me annoyed now. I get irritated.
Getting more annoyed thinking that they were getting pranked, Joe decided to take a closer look. But this is when things got incredibly strange.
That's a stranger.
Hello?
you see them?
No.
I would leave.
I need to go and have a look around the building. Which just doesn't really feel safe to me. If it's someone f***ing around.
But you're still standing there. This just doesn't feel safe to me.
If it's you, if there is a spirit, and it's you making these sounds, can you do it inside the building? I asked you before if you want us to.
That was a click.
A click. Ooh, somebody's outside there. Oh.
There's nothing. There's literally no one in there.
There is no one out here, Joe.
You don't know that there's
Elliot then
bushes.
bravely ventured outside to scope out around the house. But while alone in the darkness, something sent a chill down Joe's spine.
Why did you separate? What is wrong with you fools? Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly how a horror movie works. When you separate, boom.
I accidentally stopped recording that.
Why did you separate? Why did he go outside alone? That would make no bloody sense. If you think somebody's out there, why the bumbo clot you going out there by yourself?
Elliot.
Oh, yeah.
Right. No. What did you just? What did you just?
There's no one here.
Either I'm coming back out, or you're coming back in because something is fucking slammed in the kitchen while you were outside.
I'm coming back in because
Oh, I'm so jumpy now.
there's no one out here. I've just gone around the entire.
I've just accidentally stopped recording because I myself so much. Why am I not even recording in this?
Something isn't quite right about
No, right.
this.
No. It sounded like someone just smacked one of these doors. A door here or a cupboard in there. I've no fucking idea.
But I was walking around.
So something just smacked something while you're outside?
Another ghostly knock scared Joe enough to make him accidentally stop the recording. And Elliot confirmed that there was absolutely no one outside of the house.
There's somebody
So
there
who
messing with
or
you.
what was causing these unsettling sounds? Number 5.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Somebody was in that building messing with them. Somebody was in there messing with them. There's bushes all around that building. By the time he get out there and look around, whoever it was is hiding in them bushes. You're looking around the house, you're not going to stand out there and wait on you. You know what I mean? I want to believe some kind of paranormal stuff, but I think it's just somebody out there. Either somebody that live in the house that's mad that they're there, or somebody playing a prank on them.
User named Northic turned to Reddit in search for answers after something peculiar was caught on camera at his restaurant. According to this user, the building was built in the 1700s, and unsettling things often happen inside. In the dark basement beneath the restaurant, the sound of someone crying is sometimes heard. Also in the basement is a strange tunnel that goes off into the darkness. No one knows where it ends up, and the landlord specifically told them to stay clear of the tunnel. One day in the restaurant, the manager arrived early to get things set up. But as he prepared the tables, something unnerving happened directly in front of him. After placing a candle holder on the table, it soon began to move. It traveled a few inches before stopping completely, then mysteriously slid to the end of the table. The manager at the time couldn't believe what he just witnessed, and he firmly believes that this was caused by something paranormal. Now, I'm all for dinner and a show, but when ghosts get involved,
You know?
I'll just find somewhere else to eat.
The show is over then.
Number 6. This next video was posted by a Reddit user that goes by Boo Society. A few years back, the woman behind this account was with her husband and 6-year-old child, waiting to go to dinner. To kill some time, they decided to explore a cemetery that was near the restaurant. She began recording a video on her phone of the dozens of old tombstones around her. But when she later watched this back, she heard something that made her hair stand on end.
Oh, that one's been broken and repaired.
Wow. That's really neat.
I heard something.
These look like straight out of like Spirit Halloween.
I know. I know. Wow, look at that one back there. With the rocks around it. That's nuts. It looks like almost like a wooden...
As she walked through the cemetery, a low, ghostly voice was caught. This chilling voice sounded like it came from right next to her, and sounds like it's saying, "I'm right beside you."
Repaired.
Wow.
Beside you.
While walking around with her family, no one heard this voice at the time. But upon playback, there's undoubtedly someone or something whispering close to the camera. So could this have been the voice of someone that's buried in that cemetery? Let me know what you think.
Okay, and here's another thing too about ghosts, okay? Very rare they say something nice. How come a ghost don't say, "Hi, you're a mighty handsome dude," or "Hi, you're beautiful"? Why does it have to go, "I'm right beside you"? Why does it have to be something creepy? You know, why couldn't a ghost be saying, "Hey, my name is John. How are you doing today"? It always has to be something creepy. You know what I mean? Like if they're anything like us, it's just in the afterlife. You know, they probably like, "Hey, what's up, dog? What's going on? You know, what's going on, home skillet?" You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Come on now.
Number 7. A man named George has a TikTok account with a few videos posted. One of these videos being of a strange encounter he had. One night, while sitting at a large table with his family, the chair he was sitting in was suddenly pulled back. This caught him off guard and immediately creeped him out. And lucky for us, it was caught on camera.
Oh yeah.
Where's the whipped cream? Can you give me some whipped cream?
Do you want original or do you want extra?
Don't pull my chair. Don't pull my chair.
Someone put Jordan's chair back and you almost fell.
I won't pull my chair. Wasn't you feeling? No, if someone's there, they pull my chair back. No.
So weird.
As he sat there, his chair mysteriously moved back and turned to the side. George didn't do this, and there was no one behind him that could have pulled it. He immediately began asking everyone who pulled my chair, but besides laughing at him, no one had an explanation. Number
And that
8.
ghost was like, move, I'm trying to get
Paranormal
through here.
investigators Jeff and Mark from the Ghost Tech Paranormal YouTube channel set out to investigate a place known as the Old Mill House. Built in 1779, this old home has seen its fair share of paranormal activity. Over the years, there's been countless reports of disembodied voices, unexplained noises, shadow figures, and even the apparition of a man that was seen walking through a closed door to the windmill. While setting up for the investigation, Jeff and Mark found themselves upstairs when they heard something peculiar.
Is there anyone there? Can you say hello? Or maybe do something to let us know that you're listening?
You listening now?
What's that?
Here we go. Here comes the weird stuff.
That was downstairs. You come up the staircase. The noise. I just heard walking.
The very next night, after setting up their cameras and several devices, Jeff conducted an EVP session alone in his room. And when he played back the audio, he heard something that caught him off guard.
So if you can hear my voice, can you tell me your name, please? And speak into this device here, so I can play it back and hear what you have to say. So could you do that now for me, please? Are you here? Can you hear me? There's a voice. That is a voice on this recorder. The hell is that? There's a movement from outside.
Bobo clot.
I receive a response saying, I am dead. Is this Philip Green? And then there is movement from within the hallway outside. Mark is on the other side of the building, so who else is here with me? I check the hallway, but no one is there. Are you here? Can you hear me? There's a voice.
See, there again, saying the weirdest stuff. I am dead. Why don't you just say hello?
Is a voice on this recorder.
The guys then headed to the main dining area to attempt to make further contact. But this is where things took a terrifying turn.
So, if there's anybody around, could you make yourself known, please? Who is the main spirit or spirits that come back here? It's that weird noise.
It's the REM pod here on the table.
Oh, look.
Temperature fluctuations.
Yeah. Thank you. Can you try and touch it more, please? That's brilliant. Thank you. Now this may sound a bit crazy, but would you be able to touch one of us? My friend Jeff in front with the camera, or me sat here?
Ooh, yeah.
What the?
Ooh.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that that just flew into the kitchen?
I've been hit on the head with something.
Jesus. Whoa, look, Jeff, quick, get it. Who just did that and what did you throw? Mate, that's just took a different turn, that has.
Yeah, leave the people
What
alone.
was that hit you on the head?
I don't know.
It sounded like one of those stones out of that game over there.
It's just something, I don't know, something hard hit me somewhere around here.
I mean, I can't see in the night vision whether you've got a mark on your head or not.
I felt it bounce. It sort of hit me somewhere here on the forehead, and I heard it go past me into the kitchen, whatever it was.
Now that is really strange because up until now, everything has been nice. So we haven't felt threatened in any way in this house, and that seems to me like it's negative.
Should we
Should we
turn
go-
on the light and see?
Yeah.
Right, hold on just 1 second.
No, why didn't you
We
do
need
that?
to see what that was. Yeah, there's a little sort of graze on your head there. Now this ain't gonna pick it up very good, but there's a spot on your head there where some of us have bounced off. There it is. It's one of those stones I told you.
In a dark turn of events, after Mark asked if a spirit could touch them, a small stone was thrown directly at Jeff. This bone-chilling moment completely changed the vibe in the room, now making it seem as if there was a negative energy that didn't want them there. Following this event, they soon wrapped up the investigation, but little did they know that wouldn't be the last thing they caught.
So at every location that we go to, I usually take between 200-300 photos of the location. The reason for that being is when we do our history, we can show you the pictures of the place, what's gone on there, and we use all those pictures as an intro. So whilst I was walking around this mill house, I was just taking hundreds and hundreds of pictures, and that door in the kitchen behind me, I didn't notice at the time, but there are 2 photographs. The first one sort of seems to show something maybe coming upwards or coming forwards, and then the second picture shows a full-blown shadow figure, black figure standing right behind the door. And,
Shadow man.
We tried to debunk it. Mark got me to stand behind the door, and you can clearly see the colouring of my skin, part of my glasses. You can see it's just a normal person standing there. But whatever this was, it was completely black. There's no features, no nothing. And that was in broad daylight.
Captured in one of the hundreds of photos Jeff took was a terrifying dark figure, which at the time appeared to be watching him. Considering what happened during the investigation, this unnerving black figure may be the culprit that threw the rock. Let this be a warning that there's malevolent spirits out there that are capable of hurting you, and this one is a big fat meanie that likes to throw rocks. Make sure to follow me on Instagram.
See? When you go out there messing with people, even in the afterlife, they're gonna be like, leave me alone. I'm trying to chill. You all don't even, I'm gone and you're still there. Can you say something? Can you touch me to make sure that I'm there? That's why he got a rock thrown at his bloody head. You know what I mean? They're trying to chill, you know what I mean? That's in your eternal sleep. You're gonna come wake me up and ask me to come touch you gently and thing like that. No, I'm gonna throw a rock at you. Oh my goodness, man. That was something else. Hey, hope you guys enjoyed this. Go ahead and drop a like on the video. Or better yet, do up a hype on the video. You understand what I'm saying? And tell your friends. And subscribe if you haven't yet. Look out for things that go bump in the night. And if you love the dark, this is the place for you.